Hey guys, this is Kent from the Games Den. Today I'm playing Formula 1 2018 and I'm now on the second season of my career gameplay, and I've upped the difficulty a bit, so I'm not sure how well that's going to go. And yeah, it'd be good if you could subscribe to the channel if you like racing games. I managed to get this game 10 days early, and like I said, I've had a little break for the past few days, but now I'm into my second season. So let's crack on. Bahrain, second season. Let's do the qualifying. Hopefully getting my review copy of V-Rally 4 this week, so that'll be cool. I like to always make sure I play the latest games on my channel so you guys can see what they're all about before you're splashing out your hard-earned cash yourself. Okay, so it's night time racing in Bahrain. Just thank God it's not raining. Had a hell of a lot of rain in my first season.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready, as qualifying is a
one-shot qualifying, so basically one lap to set your best possible time. It's a bit challenging because if you make a mistake, that's the end of it really. So I'm not going to lie, if I make a major mistake, I'm going to use I'll use the rewind to get me out of it. Get a chance at it, and it will be. I've found on the higher difficulties, if the further down the grid you are in the start, the harder it is to work through the pack. The AI cars seem to hold a certain line. Sometimes they move out of the way, but sometimes they're just dead set on holding their particular line, and you can get bumped quite aggressively. That's probably the trickiest corner on this track. DRS. Oh, I've gone a bit wide there. That's a better one. DRS. Let's see. Is that good enough for pole?
Fantastic. You've got pole.
Nice.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Lucky, Vettel, and
1.4 seconds up from Vettel, my teammate.
I'll be back tomorrow when
Hey Andy, how's it going, man? I need to check and set myself a rival. So near the end, getting up to veteran. I'm not sure if anything
Right. I think we can call that
will
a
happen
successful
once I get
qualifying.
there.
We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Yeah, playing F1 again, buddy, on my second season playthrough. Yeah, I'm good. I'm going to try and work out how quickly I can get through the second season, because there's more achievements to be had. My contract value's up. Where do I set a rival? Let's go to the race. Maybe I have to wait. Have to get a rival from the race, I think. This is in Bahrain, for anyone who's just joined. Night time. It's a pretty cool circuit.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakhir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014? Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday...
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Try to cover the inside line off the start.
Yeah, it will. It. Oh, here we go. You see, you'll notice, Andy, the difference between this and the last season was I've upped the difficulty and I've put in manual starts. Oh. No, it's fine. I was a bit slow off the start, I agree with you though. You know I play my own arcadey version of F1 anyway. Is he going to move for me? I'm going to... There may have been a little rub there. It's funny, I moved up the difficulty by 10. So, qualifying was more difficult. Yeah, I won Australia. P1. Yeah, Australia was on the last video. I haven't missed a single race. On the last video we finished the first season and we started the second season. Anyone who wants to go back and look at the first season, you'll find that video on my channel as well. You'll see the evolution of my driving as I get used to the game. I've gradually been working through the difficulty. Like I said, I've been moving it up 10 each time. I'm actually going to try and start turning off the driving line. The weird thing is, I find the sky is a bit weird. If you look at the sky, it's just a dark grey, there's nothing. You'd think they might have a couple of stars in the sky. That corner is such a bastard. The line is a lie. You have to brake really early. Earlier than I did then. Full lock, full lock. Power on. No, but the line is good. It gives you a help. But yeah, it's not perfect, the braking line.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Anyway, that was the fastest lap there. I really hope my copy of V-Rally 4 comes tomorrow. That would be massively helpful. It's really wicked getting sent games by, obviously I get sent all my games by either the developer or the publisher. It's taken me 9 years to get to this point where I get sent everything. But the downside is sometimes you get sent a game on release day, and then by the time it's release day everybody's already got it. So with regards to like YouTube and stuff, you're just not going to get as many viewers. Or if you're lucky enough to get a game early, like I've got Formula 1 early, 10 days early, it means it gives you guys a chance to see the game before it's out. Yeah, V-Rally 4. No, it does. It looks really, really cool. I think it hits the balance point between
This is your final lap of the race.
simulation and arcade game. I mean, I got sent the Dirt Rally. Yeah, I know. I don't know where those subs went. I was up to 1900. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I know, Andy. It's disappointing. Once I get another game early, new subscribers will come. Oh no! Lost concentration there. Hang on, I've got a time penalty. Gonna have to rewind that, sorry guys. Completely lost concentration. I got sad thinking about my subscriber loss. Ha ha ha. Also, fancy getting a time penalty for going extra wide. No, you're not the only one there. There's 3 people watching at the moment, mate. Okay, final lap, innit? It's weird, the qualifying was really tight. Maybe I learnt the track better. Alright. Maybe I'm going to have to put the difficulty up again.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today.
I'm going for the 41 podiums.
How did they accomplish this result?
There's a trophy and an achievement on Xbox for 41.
Wherever you go, anywhere in the world,
So that's third. You can get away with third and still get it.
And they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
I think that's my 23rd or 22nd.
And now let's take a look at the Lucky increases their championship lead.
I'm really surprised I was 7 seconds ahead.
Anthony Davidson.
Yeah, 41 is a lot.
Let's give it to Lance Stroll. That was a quality drive from start.
Here you
to
go,
finish.
here's the standings.
Proud of that one.
On to the constructors then. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out.
Yeah, they put some trophies in to kick. Oh, here we go. This bird again.
You made it look easy.
Yeah, it was easy.
Was there really any competition for you today?
Okay, let's have a look.
You must be thrilled to be up on the podium. You had a close battle today, didn't you? It was more like Dodgems than Formula 1 today, wasn't it?
It was not Dodgems.
Appreciate your time.
My reputation with Mercedes went down. Who cares? I'm a Ferrari man. Don't care about Mercedes. Definitely not changing teams. I will do a second career on the hardest difficulty and start with the lowest team though. These resource points are important because they help you upgrade the car. I got the team goal. Oh man, look, my reputation's right at the end with them. Just a nudge off.
Fantastic podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this for the rest of the season.
Alright. Okay.
You hit your last team goal. Well done. That should get the team a nice boost to their development, and it won't hurt when it comes to your next contract review either.
Here's the season results. I won. Vettel came second both times as well, so that was season 1 where I won all bar 3. So yeah. Let's look at the research and development.
If it were me, this is probably what I'd invest in.
Chassis? No. I'm going all power. It's getting expensive. What's that one? Ah, the quality of it. And then that one. The efficiency. Maybe I should be looking at that. Need more money.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
Okay. I'll listen to the dude. I can change a few things. Hey Austin, how's it going, man?
Okay, we had the new parts come through from the factory. We'll get them on the car ahead of FP1.
Hey Austin, where are you from, buddy? Have you been playing some Formula 1 yourself? What have I got to do here? Complete 6 practice programs. Oh, we've got rain on the race day. That is tough.
This weekend sees us
Ha,
arrive in
Fortnite.
Shanghai for the Chinese
Everybody's
Grand
playing
Prix.
Fortnite.
Next up is today's practice session. I'm here with Anthony Davidson once again.
Carl,
Tomorrow,
new parts that have come
I
in.
just remembered,
Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
tomorrow is Destiny 2. That's what I'm going to be playing tomorrow night. Just remembered. Right. Hang on, what's happened here? Team objectives, qualifying. Okay, let's do the qualifying. Oh, you're back at school. Oh, that sucks, mate. I'm living a life of luxury at the moment. I am actually a qualified tennis coach, but I haven't been coaching for a while. I had an elbow injury. DRS. Okay, so you've got to beat the time that they've set us. That's top right. I play all sorts of games, mate. Basically, I'm lucky enough to get sent most games by publishers and developers to review for the channel or to play on the channel, because I've got a website as well that I showcase games on. So it's a real mixed bunch, but I like all racing games. I like motorbike games as well, all the bike games, shooters. So like tomorrow I'll be playing Destiny 2, hopefully getting V-Rally 4 this week as well. I'm on the list for that. Then there'll be FIFA. I'll be playing FIFA from EA. I've got a good contact at EA. Ubisoft, everything from Ubisoft. Yeah, I like playing FIFA because I can make West Ham a better team than they are in real life. West Ham are doing so badly at the moment, it makes me want to cry. I went to the game on Saturday, I took my girlfriend against Wolves. It's flipping awful. Really, really bad. West Ham just didn't turn up. Tonight I'll probably do at least an hour or so, more now. Or do you mean how long have I been doing it in total? In total I've been doing it 3 years, but I haven't really been taking it seriously until the last year. But before that, like I said, I've had a website for 9 years. I was just doing written stuff before. I really should have done a YouTube channel 10 years ago, and then I'd have probably 10 times more subscribers. It's very hard to get a foothold these days. If you're a small YouTube channel. But I'm definitely not in it to make money. I'm definitely in it just because I love gaming. I've even been getting my girlfriend into it. We were playing Gravel. I don't know if you guys played that here this year. And yeah, she's been really getting better at that. She seems to like driving games more than any other games, which I just totally didn't expect. She's new to gaming. Yeah, West Ham are utter rubbish this season, unfortunately. Don't know why. Premier League's going to be a really hard league for everyone this season. But it's good for the fans. Yeah, well, Man City don't count. I'm more impressed by other teams. I think every team with a billionaire owner you can just rule out. It's not exactly impressive. You want to donate? What, you mean to my channel, mate? I'm just happy if you subscribe, buddy. I've only got 2 patrons on Patreon. I don't really push it. I mean, I mention it. I have the links on my Twitter and stuff. I've got 20,000 followers on Twitter, but I don't ever ask anybody for any money or anything like that. In fact, I always make, if you look at my channel, all the ads on YouTube are totally skippable. Like, some people will force you to watch the ads, but I make it skippable so you guys can decide if you want to watch it or not. But, you know, the ad revenue for me each month is like $5. I get $5 a month from YouTube. So, like, yeah, it's nothing. I can just about buy 1 beer. I'm not much competition for PewDiePie. Don't worry, Andy, I'm definitely not asking anyone for donations. That's not what my channel's about. Like I said, I'm well happy to get sent games for free. That's wicked. Like, I get sent free games, so that saves me a bit of money there, and that's cool. This is definitely a channel about hanging out, talking shit, and playing games. That's definitely what it's about. Oh shit, I forgot to pit. I was busy talking. How funny. What's going to happen to my car? Guys, we're in new territory now. I've run out of fuel. Let's see what happens. I can't go any faster. Let's have a look, what can we do? I think I better go back to the garage. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Austin. Yeah, I still play MX versus ATV, and I'm playing on PS4 at the moment, PS4 Pro.
At some point before qualifying, let's get our track acclimatization program complete. It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit.
This is PS4, but I've got an Xbox One X as well, so yeah. How far ahead am I? 3 seconds. Let's accelerate time. What do you play on PS4? Do you, Austin? I'm going to get to qualifying, basically. That's why I'm skipping time here.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Lucky, Vettel.
Yeah, I sometimes play with people on my channel. It helps if I talk to them first before I play, like stream stuff. One kid told me like he was 13 or 14, and then when we started playing, he was clearly about like literally he must have been like 8 or 9 years old, and yeah, it made it quite difficult because, you know, I felt like I was talking to my like little son or something. Hang on. I haven't got enough. The rival? No, still no rival. I know you're 13, Andy, but some people say they're 13 and really they're 9. Austin's 14. People like, see, when you're young, when guys are young, they pretend they're older, and then when they get to my age, they pretend they're younger. So people say, "Hey Kent, how old are you?" And I go, "Oh yeah, man, I'm 29." And they go, "Hang on a minute, wasn't you 29 last year?" And I go, "Yeah, I'm 29 every year. Don't you worry about that. I'm like Peter Pan." Because like, if I was older than that, then I really would be old enough to be your dad, and I don't want to be old enough to be your dad. I want to stay young. Here we go, qualifying in China. Right. Andy said he wants a better dad, but okay. You just got to train your parents up. Some parents just need more training than others. And if you can't train them up, well, work harder at school, get a good job, and then leave. Leave and never go back. That's the best thing about getting older, when you can afford your own place and get out, and then you can do exactly what you want when you want. Oh, I got to concentrate here. He's right on my arse for qualifying. Yeah, never get old. That's what I'm doing. I'm just not getting old. I'm staying young. DRS. Well, that is a long, fast straight. Really got to slam the anchors on there at the end. This is a great track. This one's really good track. Go so fast on it.
Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top...
Austin, I'm glad you tuned to my stream as well. It's nice to get more new people. I think you and Andy should have a competition. Who can bring the most friends onto my stream? That'd be a good game. If any of you can get 10 people, I'll give you a free game. I'll send you a free game code. Although Andy doesn't like my free game codes. I sent him a free game last week, he didn't like it. And it was a PC game, and he's got a PC.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Right. Okay, race. The race is going to be wet. Why is it always wet, man?
Ever since the Sauber of Felipe Massa passed Jenson Button into turn one
He's
at the
taking
very
your
first
laptop
Chinese
away.
Grand Prix in 2004, Shanghai has consistently provided close racing.
Andy,
and extraordinary
does that mean you're not going to be able to
It's where
watch me
Lewis
anymore?
Hamilton effectively lost the title in his rookie year, and it's where Nico Rosberg claimed Mercedes' first win of the modern era in 2012. The ever-tightening turns 1 and 2 will prove tricky in the slippery conditions here at Shanghai, and anyone that slides wide will lose up. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Lucky lines up on pole position.
Oh,
with
okay,
Sebastian
cool.
Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Daniel.
All right.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Yep. Keep the momentum. Oh, okay. What, because he doesn't want you gaming? Just get your homework done and then ask to have some gaming time. Go away, stop hitting me, cutting me off there. I'm blaming Hamilton, I never take responsibility for hitting anyone. God, now that wasn't my fault, it's too wet. I had full brakes on but I slid into him. Crafty little tail. Shit, I've gone wide. He might take it back again.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Ah, that doesn't sound good. It's probably a balance when you're a kid between like having fun and getting some gaming in, and then I suppose you've got to get all your work, all your school work done as well. I don't know, man. I was quite good at school, but I was like the class clown. I spent most of my time standing in the corridor, thrown out of the lessons because I was trying to make people laugh all the time. So that's probably not very good. I'm probably not a very good role model on that from that point of view, but depends what you want to do in life. I just wanted to play tennis, so that was all I cared about. It'd be good if you won more points the harder the difficulty, because it would inspire me to turn the difficulty up more. Well, you're only 13, you won't have finished growing yet, mate.
DRS is now enabled. Will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
It's definitely hard to grow on YouTube these days. Sport is a good career. Become a golfer. Golfers earn so much money and they don't even have to win tournaments. If I had a son, I would definitely play every single sport with them and see what they were good at. If you're tall, you should play tennis. All the best tennis players are quite tall, really. There's a lot of money in tennis. You can retire at 30 years old like a multi-millionaire. Golf you can play right till you're like 60 or 70, so golf's always a good career. A footballer, a cricketer or a tennis player? Well, I hope you play at school. I missed what you asked, Austin. You said, could I help you? Could I help you what? I could give you some tennis lessons. I'm a qualified tennis coach. Oh, with your channel. Don't you live in Manchester, Andy, though? You're miles away from me, aren't you? The secret to all sport is practice, 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 practice. There's literally no shortcuts, I can assure you that. I used to play tennis every single day. That's how I got good. You should definitely join your local club, and then you'll get friends to play with, and then you'll have so many people to play with, and you'll just get better and better. And even if you never get good enough to play professional, it's a great social life at the tennis club as well. Oh, Cheltenham? There's some good tennis clubs in Cheltenham. Everyone's got loads of money in Cheltenham, you should be fine. Get your dad to pay for some tennis lessons.
This is your final lap of the race.
I'm being just careful on this last lap, I don't want to mess it up. I'm so far ahead. Do you speak on your channel, Austin? Yeah, this is Formula 1 2018. He kicked you from the team? Let me have a look what you said. I missed some of that.
A great win then for the Maranello team today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just
Austin, the best thing to do on a new channel is decide what sort of games you like playing the most, and then just keep playing that game every day and talking while you're playing it. That's the best way to get subscribers to a new channel. And you got to be yourself. But it's so hard for anyone starting a YouTube channel now. I mean, look at me. I had a website for 9 years, and I've only got, what have I got? Nearly 1,900 subscribers. I seem to have trouble getting to 2,000. They keep going up and then back down again.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win?
Hang on.
Another podium. You must be getting used to it up there. Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today?
Your last long message
That was a close
saying
finish.
your football club's only hope of winning a match.
Appreciate your time.
I've looked back up the chat. There isn't another longer one. No. No. The long one didn't come out. It isn't on the chat. I think there's a limit. There's a text limit for each message, so you're better off splitting a message in two if it's going to be too long. Right, I got 852 points there. I'm literally at the end. My reputation is maxed. Okay, I'll look back. Yeah, it says, Austin says, play all sports. Can you give me some tennis lessons? I want to improve my backhand. Andy, could you sub? What's the game called? And then it just says of time F1 2018, and then he kicked me. So yeah, it just says of time.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium. We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Story time. Oh, I can't afford that. We need more money. Join your local football team. I'm going to try something. I'm going to lower the difficulty. Right back down. And I'm going to see what happens if I skip qualifying. See if it's possible to get through the grid. And then every time I win, I'll put the difficulty up again.
The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue. They'll be fitted to the car in time for the next session.
Thanks, Austin. Appreciate that. Okay, they fitted the new stuff to the car. So your local football team lost every single football match they played. Okay. But why did they kick you from the team? You must have been... Were you being a bit of a plum? What were you doing? No one ever kicks anyone who's a really nice guy. Let's try the plan. I'm skipping to the race. Let's see what happens. This is going to be the good bit. You went up to the coach. I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, Austin. But at the beginning I didn't do much. Oh, here we go. Went up to the coach and swore at him and said, your training is a waste of time. Yeah, okay. There's your answer then. You threw yourself off of the team. What did you do that for? If someone came for a tennis lesson with me and then swore at me and said my training is a waste of time, I would tell them to F off. I'd say go and do something else then. Why are you paying me to coach you? It'd never happen though, because my training is awesome and people never ever want to leave me.
And a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
I used to coach at a girls' school and they didn't even like tennis, but they liked coaching with me.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, and...
You're not getting better at football. You got to be careful, Andy. You can only push people away. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, but sometimes in life you don't improve for a while, and then you'll improve really quick again. Improvements happen at weird times. Hey, if you weren't enjoying it, you weren't enjoying it. You should join a different team. Shit, this is going to be hard. I've got to concentrate. Okay, that's not bad. I'm up to 12. Eighth. Okay, there has been some... Well, maybe you've learned a good little life lesson there, Andy. Maybe if you could go back, you wouldn't do it again. We all learn. Sometimes we learn from our mistakes, and sometimes we learn from our successes. That's just life, man. Oh, what an overtake that was. Okay, so it is possible to do what I said. Go away, Hamilton. Oh shit. Damn, these corners are tight. You have to be careful. I think this track and Monaco are by far the most difficult. This is quite narrow, but it's quite fast in between the corners. Whoa, I clipped the wall then. Just a tiny brush. I like watching those races on TV, but there's two bits too fast. I always think I'm going to smash into a wall. What? I was only messing.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
This is only lap 3, so I've got to do. I'm about halfway point. I just wanted to see what the quickest way someone could get through all the trophies or achievements in the game. Be interesting. It's funny that they've made it 5 laps. I'm sure. Don't know if anyone's got Formula 1 2017. I'm sure you could do 3 laps. Yeah, that is half. Can anyone remember last year's game? Was the career mode, was it also 5 laps, or could you go down to 3? Half of 5 is 2.5. Oh my god, you better do some more homework if you don't know that. Ha! He's giving me the block capitals. He's giving me the shouty shouties. I do know that. Don't mess with Andy, guys, because I tell ya, He's like the Incredible Hulk. You don't want to get him angry. I like the Hulk film where Edward Norton plays Hulk. I really enjoyed that film. I was really pissed off when he wasn't Hulk anymore.
This is your final lap of the race.
Final lap. Third favourite, Leeson. Leeson? What's a Leeson? Oh, lesson. Oh shit. I'm surprised I didn't get done for cutting then. Is English your fourth favourite then? Or your seventh favourite? I remember being like 13 and then you had to drop a load of subjects. It used to be called options. I remember I dropped chemistry and what else did I drop? Religious education we used to have. I dropped that. French. I dropped French. I did physics, electronics, computer science, technical drawing, English, maths. What was the other one?
Absolutely fantastic.
Sociology.
Brilliant result. Well done.
Here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Fermé. What a fantastic race it was. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I think the track condition.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium.
Yeah, skip the podium bit. That's the same every time.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Lucky increases their championship lead.
Performance out there, you must be really happy. Things looked close between you and your rival for a bit, but you came out on top, didn't you? How are you feeling after that win?
Yeah, RE. Yeah, we had RE. Durability department.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
Hey
You must be
Bart,
happy with the results
how's it
today.
going, man? Oh, metalwork. I forgot about
Great. Well,
metalwork.
that's everything.
We did metalworkers again. Hey, what are you saying, Bart? What do you mean tomorrow you can get the platinum after a update? What's happening with the update, buddy? I don't know about that. I set a kid on fire. This kid called Tony Gurney was really pissing me off, and I had a flamethrower, the flamethrower thing, and I said, if you do that one more time to me, I'm going to set your blazer on fire. And he did, so I set the corner of his blazer on fire. Oh, tomorrow the glitch of the safety rating is fixed. Oh, that's cool. Does that mean I'll get it for having B? My safety rating's already B. Will that be enough?
Fantastic podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this for the rest of the season.
I'm gonna have to ride around at the back of the grid. Oh, I've got to do a contract negotiation. Yeah, I have to do that race. Did you get detention? Did you kill him? I didn't kill him. His blazer caught fire, and then he was trying to pat it out, and then he had to he rolled on the floor, and then people were pulling his blazer off. But the blazer was ruined. I did get in bad trouble for it. I was only 13 at the time.
It's time for us to renegotiate your contract. Here you can see the current deal. Once negotiations begin, the team will make you an offer. You can accept if you like, but I strongly suggest we push for better terms.
Race bonus. I want 75% points. I want upgrades in a week. I want simultaneous development.
We're asking for too much here. We need to make some compromises. They aren't coming round to that proposal.
Oh, I'm dead close.
Okay, that proposal looks good. It seems
Nice.
all parties are happy with the deal.
Hey
So
Austin,
performance
glad you're
gets
back.
racing.
Yeah, weirdly, one of the trophies I've missed is the one for the qualifying something practice event in the wet. So, God knows what that was about. Would be cool to get the platinum. I'm on like 77% for this, so I'm fairly close, but I've got to get to level 25 online as well. I guess I shouldn't have said that kid's name who I set on fire. Oh well, never mind. Ha! Yeah, who cares? It was so long ago. It's like 20 years ago, so it doesn't count anymore. Okay. I'm testing out my system. I wonder what happens if you simulate. I wonder if you get 41 podiums if you simulated the actual races. I'm going to test that next time. I'm going to make another career and test it. I might be able to make a video showing people how to get it quicker. Stimulated, not stimulated, simulate. See, look on the right, it says simulate session. I've never done it. If you stimulated it, you'd get an entirely different result, trust me. A stimulated session, that means something else. Racing.
Good afternoon from a very familiar setting. It's
Right,
race day here in
Catalonia.
Let's run through the grid order. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting.
Here we go,
alongside.
guys.
Looking down the rest of the grid.
This is Kent Hammer's
We need to be doing better.
smash and bash.
Hard.
How quickly can he get to the front race? It's on. Oh, they're all move out of the way. That's 8 already.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Oh, I hit him there. Sorry about that, mate. Ah, look at this. That's 12 positions. It's much more fun driving from the back of the grid. Oh, I tried to go wide. That was a stupid thing to do on the corner. Hamilton's leading Vettel. Right, Lewis, you're in my sights. He hit me. I just happened to brake in front of him. Oh shit. Yeah, you're right, buddy, it's too easy. I am going to have to put the difficulty up again. It's an experiment, but it's too easy.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
You're the only one left, Andy. Oh, Austin saying, could I play MX? Oh shit! I crashed. I crashed while I was reading the chat. No, I'm not going to play MX tonight. Oh. Tonight's F1 night. But hopefully I'll play it again soon. MX versus ATV, all out. Have a look on my channel, I got thousands of views for that. I got many more views than I got for Formula 1. I seriously got over 10,000 views on some of those videos. I was actually the first person in the world to stream MX versus ATV all out. I streamed it live on Twitch and I was the first person to get a copy. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky and if you get a game early you'll get loads of people watching. I got like over 100 new subscribers just from that game. Famous for 5 minutes, Andy. They've all forgotten me now. That was in March. Andy, you said about the face cam. If you look at the MX versus ATV videos, you can see me on face camera for some of them.
Keep this up.
Andy, what avatar do you see me with? Is it Lu Bu? The Dynasty Warriors guy, is that the avatar you see now? I think it is. I keep meaning to change that.
You deserve that race win.
Not Lu Bu.
To take the win for Ferrari today.
Lu Bu.
What was the key to this success?
I think we'll chalk this one up to a deft touch on the brake pedal. That's allowed them to challenge down the inside into the braking zones, and ultimately, if you do that often enough, you end up winning the race. It was great to watch as well though, wasn't it? Forget strategy, forget tyre management. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned scrap?
And now it's time to wind down and celebrate after that fantastic Grand Prix. Here they come, your top three, out onto the podium. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Lucky increases their championship lead. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Oh, these interviews, they're killing me.
It doesn't get much better than a win at this track, does it? You were cutting your way through the field during the race. Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. That was an epic battle today. How do you think this will play out? Great. Well, that's everything.
Those interviews, I would skip them if you could. Okay, let me have a look. Alright, that link should be clickable. Or it is on my phone. $500. Oh man, 1,600 points. That's a lot. I'm getting near veteran.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up. We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Right. Let's see. Okay. This lowers the overall cost, so it's worth spending. Oh, you can't see me. Is that one that's come out too small? Okay. Well, I have a very pretty face, I assure you. If you could zoom in. I'll have to get the camera back up. But I start messing around even more. I find it hard to do it on races. Oh crap, I forgot to change the difficulty. Yeah, I crash more because you keep seeing your own face on the TV. It's just weird looking at yourself. I mean, who can walk past a mirror without looking at themselves? You know what I'm saying? It's like Cat out of Red Dwarf. Anyone who's a Red Dwarf fan, it's like every time he walks in front of a mirror, he's like, "Oh no, you're gonna have to help me, man." He gets stuck in front of a mirror. I'm gonna eat you, little fishy. I'm gonna eat you with my tea. Did you see that episode where Cat ate the it's one of the early ones, and he tried to eat the fish, but it was a battery operated fish and he broke his tooth on it? They're dead, Dave. They're all dead. What? Peterson? They're all dead, Dave.
That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at...
No heroics into Sandoval, please. We're in amongst the pack and just need to stay in one piece.
Oh, the latest ones. They're good, but they're not as good as the originals. Jeez, you got to go back to the beginning. You got to watch the first series. They look so young in that now. Oh, I got a 2-second time penalty. This is terrible.
Okay, you need to give that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
That wasn't an illegal overtake. Oh crap. Rewind. It's all gone tits up. This is terrible. This is terrible. I should have done qualifying. Oh shit. Why didn't I pay attention that it was Monaco?
That's a decent start. Good job.
This is impossible. This is impossible. Restart session.
No heroics into Sandoval, please. We're in amongst the...
Can't do qualifying now, it's too late.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident. That move was illegal. Return the position.
Disqualified? No! No!
And as we can see, it's time for the podium. And as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar...
Oh my God, no! No!
It's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Will the lead at the top...
Oh. Oh, right, that never happened.
Please, we're in amongst the pack.
Rewind.
Drive-through penalty.
Oh, fucking fucker, fuckity fucker. Ah.
Heroics into Sandoval, please. We've been awarded a time penalty. Go against our finishing time at the end of the race. That's a strong start. Well done.
Oh, oh, I'm gonna have to delete this bit of the video. This bit never happened. Oh, oh. Ah! I fucking hate you, Monaco. I've gone to fucking rabbit shit now. Fucking bastard. Fucker. Fucker. Fuckity. Fuck.
That move was reckless. We're lucky not to be penalised.
Penalised? He's lucky not to be circumcised. Up to 9th. Put that in your sandwich and eat it. It's impossible.
Lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Oh shit, 2-second penalty. Fastest lap. Okay, it might not have been the cleanest lap, but you know, you got to step on a few heads to get to the top, right?
This is your final lap of the race.
It's going to be impossible to get 4 positions in 1 lap. Stick your time penalty up your Jexy.
Okay, this is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
I haven't been cutting corners, I've just been glancing over the rumble strips. My love affair with Monaco continues. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
It's a fantastic
If only I'd done qualifying.
Hardly looked in doubt. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium.
Yes, yes.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the driver's
Oh
team.
dear.
The gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I have to give it to Lucky. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill.
I got driver of the day.
And now let's take a look at the constructors'
20th on the grid,
Saw a
up
dip
to
in form
11th.
from the championship leaders today.
Oh dear, that was too... There's just nowhere to pass, that's the problem. So the cars just get further and further away from you. It's not a very good track. It's all about qualifying. Luckily we're an hour and 40 in. Nobody's going to watch this. No one's going to watch the end of this race. Oops. Oops. Oh, it was all going so well.
Was that performance? Come on, this isn't bumper cars at the fairground. Your results and conduct here matter, so pay more attention. We can't afford too many races like that.
Bumper cars at the fairground? Screw you, I'm the champion from last year. Where would you be without
You
me?
have to do a better job completing the goals the team set out for you. Their ability to develop will suffer if you miss them, and it'll count against you at the contract reviews.
Shush. You don't know what you're
Remember to
talking.
select a driver that you consider your rival from the rivalry screen on the workstation. Performing well against your rival can earn you respect and better terms when it comes to our contract reviews.
Yeah. What do you know, woman? I'll be champion. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Oh, I haven't got enough money.
What do you think of this one?
Right. Hopefully no one watches till the end of this video and hears me singing as well, actually. More to the point. Whew. Right, I tell you what, guys. Well, Andy, in fact. Andy, thank you for being loyal. You're a good man. You've watched me through this stream again. An hour and 44 minutes. Respect to you, brother. I'm going to sign off now. If you're watching this in the future, please subscribe and support the channel. And I will see you all tomorrow night with a new game. Will it be V-Rally 4? Will it be the new DLC of Destiny 2? Tune in and find out. Take it easy, guys.